Hello everyone, Santon2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Fish on a Leash. The mod that simply adds the ability for you to use a lead on mobs that you normally couldn't. So, you've pretty much just got the ability to obviously use a lead on any types of mobs, and obviously you've got a configuration sort of screen here with a bunch of options that you just set to yes or no, or true or false. And from there, obviously, you can enable or disable the mobs that you want to be able to be leashed. So, yeah. So, if you have, for example, mod menu enabled, then you can obviously just access these no problem, and these are just the defaults. So pretty much almost every mob except for witches, villagers, and villagers are disabled. So everything else is enabled, but those are the other ones that are disabled, so I could try with an actual villager, and you can see that I can't. Whilst with a turtle I can, and with many other mobs obviously you typically could, but with certain ones I think like bosses you couldn't, so we'll just test with them. For example, let's go sort of over here. We'll go into normal difficulty. There we go, and we can now leash the wither. So we can drag them elsewhere if we want to, for example, so they don't attack the mobs over there. So yeah, so you can do that. Otherwise, I assume we can access this via. Let's see, is it available here? Is it server config? There's fish on us, so that's not it. Go to saves, we go to world 1. Alright, yeah, I've got 5 rows, no server conflicts. So there's nothing really there. And there's anything else here? No extra folder? No, so you probably do have to access it via mod menu. So, yeah. And it does require a restart every time you're enabling or disabling these. So, yeah, you can leash giants if you want, you can the wither, but there's no ender dragon, it seems. Elder Guardians don't fit under bosses, which is interesting. Okay. Other than that, yeah. Now I don't know about modded mobs, and if you'd have like say modded bosses or modded passive, neutral, or hostile mobs here, but it seems that maybe I don't know if they'd appear. You'd probably have to like add them in yourself, maybe in some way via like possible means. I'm not sure. With like say a tag for leashable mobs, I guess, I don't know. There is also no illusioner either, which is interesting, so they're not listed. So if we go, for example, summon, there we go, illusioner, they are not leashable, okay, or leadable, whichever is correct. So that's not possible, it seems. Okay, so you can't do that, but you can the wither, you can't the ender dragon, and you can a bunch of other types of mobs. But yeah, so we'd actually have to restart, but you get the idea, of course. You're just enabling and disabling mobs that can obviously have a leash or a lead on them. I guess I could summon a giant just to show that it's possible. Giant, there we go. There we go, so we can drag a giant into the air. And drop them. There we go. And we'll just set it to peaceful. There we go. And other than that, obviously, if you want to disable ones like cows and chickens and such, I guess you could do that. No, only specific ones. Interesting. Okay, so only it applies to ones that you couldn't normally, and then enabling or disabling them, not that you have access to all mobs that you can do that. Interesting. Okay, good to know. So if you wanted the extent like that, it'd probably have to get it in later or via other means. But yeah. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.